Can you guys hear me? Let's start off by saying that now, even before I can okay, full bias. All right, as you guys are chiming back on, I do apologize for the technical difficulties. It seems as if I need a new phone, but y'all pray for me. I'll get that. Listen, very, very briefly, I want to say good morning to everybody. First of all, I hope your Saturday is going well. Today is a wonderful day, and as I always start off by saying, make today great. Don't allow 1 second, 1 minute, or 1 hour to go by without you exhausting all possibilities and being productive. And so it is a wonderful day the Lord has blessed us with, and He's given us a commodity that once it passes by, we cannot retrieve it, and that's called time. And so I want to share this with you guys. 'Tis the season of fasting, okay? Everyone is fasting right now. We're on Daniel fasts, and people are calling consecrations in their churches. Pastors are. And hey, Rhonda Lewis. And some of us are committing a fast or a consecration to the Lord. And I thought I'll give some fitness tips because God wants us to have a balance. He wants us to be balanced. He wants us to be healthy. And He wants us to make sure that we don't put ourselves in danger. And so when you're fasting, you're sacrificing. You are sacrificing something in order for your spirit to be sensitive. In order for your spirit to be sensitive to the things of God. And so but I want to say this: fasting, consecration, or sacrifice is never void of wisdom. I want y'all to understand that. Fasting, sacrificing, or consecration is never void of wisdom. It is very important that you hear from the Lord and God gives you instructions on how to fast. And if you are working out and you have a workout regimen, it is very important that as you consecrate yourself and you sacrifice food and different things like that, you want to make sure that you are not exerting a lot of energy when you're working out, because your body needs food in order to fuel it so that you can have a successful workout. And I would say to you, make sure that you don't do the routine that you have been doing. You may want to scale back a little bit because you can get dizzy, you can fall out, and you won't have the proper food intake or the proper energy to continue your workout exercise or your workout regimen. And so I would say too, commit that to the Lord. Commit your time of exercise to the Lord, even as you commit your time of prayer and fasting to the Lord. It is very important that you tap into the wisdom of God. Please do. And so I just want to lay that premise that fasting, sacrificing, or consecration is never void of wisdom. As a matter of fact, the key thing in fasting is obedience. You ask God, what does He desire that you give up? What are you giving to Him? What are you sacrificing to Him? Because that is important. And so if you're just, I heard my buddy Pastor Winfield say today, if you're just fasting and there is no prayer, that is a diet, okay? And so if you are dieting, make sure that you are not in the gym trying to work hard on an empty stomach and you haven't eaten in 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 days. Okay, use the wisdom of God, because you can really cause your body to go into a shock and it can cause some damage. You can fall out, you can lose consciousness, and all of that is important. So those of us who have a gym regimen and who are fasting and committing sacrifice and consecration to the Lord, I will pray. I will ask you all to pray and seek God as it relates to what wisdom to use in your fasting so that you can maintain your workout regimen, rhythm, and routine. Okay? God wants you to be healthy, not just naturally, but spiritually as well. And so if God says, hey, you know what? Don't work out during this fast, then do that. Do that. You will not lose a lot of momentum. The key thing about fasting is seeking the Lord and asking Him, what does He desire from your life? What do you need to shut down? What do you need to be quiet or shut the volume on in your life that you may hear what the Lord is saying to you, okay? That your spirit man may be more sensitive to the things of God. And so in this season of fasting, and everyone is fasting, if you have a workout regimen and you are a fitness person and you're working out, get the wisdom of God on what to do when you're working out. It is very important. Yes, Rhonda, seeking God is key. Seeking God is very key. And God is concerned about your spiritual life as well as your natural life. He wishes above all things that you will prosper and be in health and be in health, okay? And so as you all pray, ask God, Father, what is a good regimen for me to embrace? If you're fasting from 6 to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you may not want to work out until after 6 p.m., after you get a meal inside of your body. If you're fasting 24 hours and you're only on liquids, it's very important that you make sure you ask God for the wisdom on how to work out with that fasting. And sometimes, guys, if you are a novice in working out, it may be wisdom for you not to work out during your fast, okay? And so I wanted to bring some balance. Fasting is very important. The Bible talks about that, and there are certain things that we will not conquer in the spirit realm or in life without fasting and prayer. Okay, and so it's important for you to have that fasting regimen or that prayer time in your life. And if you're going to try to work out with that, make sure that you use the wisdom of God and get the wisdom of God on how to integrate your fasting with your fitness. All right. God bless you guys. I just want to share that with you all. I'm back here in Las Vegas. I'm working out already, and I just want to tell you guys, it is good to fast. It is good to fast, and it is also good to be in shape and to be fit, all right? And so just make sure you use the wisdom of God. Sacrifice, fasting, and consecration is not void of wisdom. Get the wisdom of God, and most importantly, be led by the Spirit of God. Allow the Spirit of God to lead you into all truth, even as it relates to your workout time and your fasting. And so I encourage you guys today, hey, make today a great day, all right? Make it a great day, and make sure that you spend time in prayer as you fast so that you can hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. And listen, I want to tell you guys, like I said yesterday, this is a season where the Lord is going to give us another level of goodness. He wants to demonstrate his goodness in the land, not just on believers, but in the world. And we're going to see the demonstration of who God is like never before. There's going to come revival in the land, and many people will run to our churches and run to the altars just to be born again and saved. And please do not allow your religiousness and your self-righteousness to push people away that don't look like you. They're running to us, and we need to make sure that we have the message of love, the gospel of peace, and the gospel of restoration in our mouths, so that when people come to us, we're sharing the love of Christ, and we're introducing them to a life that is full of power, full of change, and full of redemption. And so I encourage you guys today, hey, fitness is good while fasting. Just get God's wisdom. All right? Love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Peace. Oh, I can never cut this thing off. I need wisdom on how to work this phone. Yeah. Yes, MIT, I'll see y'all. Let me work out. Love y'all. Yep. Okay, let me see here. Still ain't working. Hey, everybody, I'm trying to cut the phone off. I see y'all on here. Tap.